Hey everyone, I wanted to make this quick video of my experience with Google's AI Studio. It's a pretty neat generative AI model. I'm using it currently for creating stunning and vibrant product photos for my jewelry business, as you can see. Um, it's great in ways. I like it a lot. Like I've used it to create several photos as of now. I've comparatively with ChatGPT and CapCut, the other two that I've used, the free softwares, of course, it's a lot better than both of them. ChatGPT, I've noticed that it kind of horribly sometimes skews the photos. Sometimes it gets it right, sometimes it skews it, sometimes it doesn't even give you what you're looking for. Not to mention ChatGPT and CapCut both are also limited. You can only upload a certain amount of photos that you wanted to create a generative model of before it just puts you on a pricing plan. As for Google AI Studio, I'm sure there is a pricing plan here in place, but I've been creating photos without having to pay anything or being prompted to. There's probably a limit here, but until I hit that limit, I'm not going to be too bothered. I do have, all you have to do to use Google AI Studio is be logged in with your Gmail account, and you can get going. So a couple of drawbacks here. As you can see, I have a prompt that I've given, and it's not doing an excellent job at adhering to the exact thing I want it to. Of course, the image is good. The ring, which I can show you here in a second, it is pretty good. Like it is looking pretty identical, but I'm asking it the ring to be placed on the model's ring finger, not the index finger. And it's continuously just putting it on here no matter how many times I ask it again. So I'm gonna have to be a little bit creative with what I'd say to it in order for it to work. But in the meantime, like it's gonna be pretty quick. I mean, it's not gonna change anything I've tried. As you can see, nothing's changed. So now I can give it a different prompt, and I can say like, place the ring on the middle finger while the model is showing his hand upright. Let's see what that's gonna do. In the meantime, like let me show you some of the edits that I've made on AI Studio here. So these are the pre-AI photos. Like this is the one I'm working on right now, and yeah, as you can see, going back to this, didn't really adhere to the prompt that well. Some stunning photo though, but like it's not really what I wanted. I'm happy with most part of what it's giving me. So here are the AI edits of the same photos that I'm using for this prompt. So let's see here. Let's start off with this one. It's pretty solid. I can say it's it's given a really nice image. The product is worn a little loose, is what I can see from here. If anybody else is creating jewelry photography, jewelry modeling with Google AI Studio, I would recommend being precise in how you want it to be created. Like I would say, like here, I wish that the model would wear a little tighter. But let me go ahead and show you the actual image. As you can see, it's pretty on point. It took every pixel of what this is and it created a new image with it on a generated model. A little bit lack in, actually no, I would say everything, very attentive to detail here. As you can see, the design and the specs here is pretty decent. Let's look at another one. So this is one of the products that I have that I wanted to create another model to be wearing. As you can see here, we will look at the AI edit of this. I asked a prompt. I wanted it to be on a person at church, and them to be praying. So you get the idea. It looks like it's done a pretty good job, although this is a little bit bigger, the middle emblem, compared to my actual photo. But I think it does a pretty decent job. Let's take a look here at one issue that I've been having with, one of them that I didn't feel so glad about, like its final result. So notice how these bracelets, they have this. This is the original. This is an AI generated. This is the photos that we've taken, and it's got these two different designs here, and it's got the logo in the middle. Here's what Google AI Studio did to that same. I've been asking it to retain the logo as best as it can. It kind of like didn't capture the logo exactly how it was, and not only that, in this clasp here for the bracelet, it kind of stretched it out, so it made it a little bit bigger. But I think ChatGPT and like CapCut does the same thing. But with this, at least I had gotten a good result after I'd explained to minimize the size of the clasp. Here we go. Let's look at the silver colored one. Where are we? There we go. Yeah, it's done a pretty good job here. Going back to that Jesus, that cross bracelet, it does put it on like a good, like, high quality photo, AI generated photo here. Once again, the clasp is a little bit bigger than it actually is, but that's fine. I mean, unless somebody asks me, hey, is the clasp actually, or not the clasp, the middle emblem, is it actually this big? I'll tell them it's actually not, but it's pretty similar. That's just a generated photo for kind of display. Last one here that I wanted to go over. Let's take a look at these two products. They're the same product. One is shiny copper, and then the other is shiny, like a silverish color. You see how this is the original photo. You see the colors and you see how they look. Let's look at the AI edit here. I asked it to be placed on a female model with a, you know, it does a really good job. It's hanging a little bit loose on her arm, but you get the idea. I mean, like it's showcasing the way it's turned. It shows the depth of the color and the whole bangle and what I'm looking for essentially, which is pretty on point there. Here's another photo that I asked. Like once again, like I'm asking these prompts. It's not just guessing like what I want next. Like I'm asking, have the model put her hand on her shoulder. So yeah, I'd say looks really good. Looks very presentable, and I'm very content with the results. One more here. Now notice here, this one is with the ring combo. So I asked, there's a matching ring that I sell for this bangle. I asked AI Studio to create this image with the bangle on her hand and the ring, and I'm really satisfied with the results. So going through here, this is another photo. Like we sell this product, and it did a solid job at like nailing the clarity of the actual product onto the model, the AI generated model. Here is the other color, the silver colored one. I hope you remembered here. Yeah, this one, here we go. Pretty solid shine, really good like reflective look there. That's actually what I'm trying to go for. I'm very content with this AI generated video or AI generated photo here. So here's the last one. I did want to go over this one. It looks like it captured much of the logo here, as if you can see. Let me show you the original photo. We're looking at this one. So it says it's a KUUIPO. That's the logo that is on this product. It did a pretty decent job in rendering like the rest of the bangle. Although I did notice that it is somewhat smaller. That our actual bangle wraps around the wrist. It's a little bit bigger than what is shown here. But it's okay. Nobody can spot that out. If they're purchasing it. But like what I'm a little bit thrown off is what is actually written here compared to what is actually written here. Um, it's just a little grainy, especially if you go deep into the focus. But like as long as somebody looks at it from a distance, it still looks like it's pretty sharp. So that's a pretty good thing, and I'm not too concerned. Of course, I didn't ask for this ring to be left on with the bangle, but Google AI did a pretty good job of having that on there in case I do want to sell this ring with this bangle. So I really like that part. It did create the picture with that. Even if I'm not selling it together, at least people will look at it and be like, hey, this looks nice. Maybe I do want to go into this person's shop and look at their products. Maybe I want to buy this ring with them. This purchase of this bangle. So it's pretty neat. Pretty solid. Very highly detailed, high quality images that it's generating. So as you can see, this is the other bracelet I have here. That's a women's version. If I can find it, I guess it didn't. But it's very identical to this, although the clasp does not look exactly like this. And let me take a look here. I'll find out this image. I think it does a pretty good job for the most part. Here we go. This is the image, the original one. Um, the clasp is actually much smaller. Here you can see this is the clasp, and this is the logo that I'm trying to capture, if you can kind of see it. And then this is the logo that it throws out. The logo's changed a little bit. I can't really use this photo, unfortunately. I mean, I wasn't precise when I used this photo. I did use this photo that I just showed you a while earlier, to create this model. If I'm more into detail, that's the thing. You have to be more into detail. Give a specific description. Hey, like this is you're doing this. I want this to happen. Sometimes it listens to you. Sometimes, as you can see, it doesn't. I don't know what to do to get this ring onto this middle finger here. If anybody has any suggestions who's used it before, how to be more adherent to the prompt, I would really appreciate that, because that's really what I'm trying to do right now. So yeah, that's my experience with Google's AI Studio, and I really enjoy it, and I think you guys should definitely log in with your Google account. You create this AI Studio, create products, AI generated products for your business. Using AI Studio, it's a great tool, and I think, like, just using the proper prompts and interaction with the AI stylist can get you what you're looking for. But like I said, your mileage may vary. Like, for example, my results varied a lot here and there, but I'm still happy with what it's giving me. I'm still gonna post the photos, and I think it'll definitely boost my sales. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, just help out and thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.